thank you very much for tuning in. Tonight we're going to talk about a new acquisition acquired at the beautiful March meet here in Chicago, the premier O-scale meet held every year in March. So please attend next year. But anyhow, the real find was this lovely K4 running on outside third rail. Of course here, this has started life as an Alexander, mid-30s, and then is powered with an Icken drive, which is quite unique. Fanciful here with a long-distance tender and pulling some Alexander cars. They're full baggage and a couple P70s. This engine would have started a little more basic, and then we believe it was modified by a George Gazicki in Altoona, Pennsylvania, where the engine was acquired. Here we have the American Model Railroad Company, which was Ed Alexander's company in New Rochelle. Here we have the page describing the K4 built by Alexander in great detail, a bronze chassis. Here you have the bronze chassis. He was quite proud of the fact that he put in these hanger springs and these retainers for the cylinders. The sides frames are in bronze, and there's two pieces, one for each side, and then you have a little spacer in between. Now, Ed Alexander was very proud of the fact that even though the K4 was an incredibly popular engine and very large, the Belpar boilers were very narrow, and there's no way you could put a K&D motor in there. Here's another Alexander rather tired K4, and you can see the motor is actually in the tender drive. So you have a motor back here at K&D, so you can see the width of that. There's no way that's going to fit in that boiler there. Take this off here. You can see the bronze chassis and the drive going back to the tender here. The suspension bronze, which looks quite nice. This engine, built up, nicely detailed at the time, would set you back about $200 in the mid-30s. Here we have the P70, a built-up example of this, with six-wheel trucks would set you back $27.50, and the baggage here would set you back $25. Cars here, he did offer built-up sides or aluminum sides. These have the aluminum sides, wood top. Again, aluminum sides, wood top. But this one, the aluminum castings weren't real detailed. So this one has what they call rivet paper that's glued on the top to give you that simulated look of rivets. A little more detail. Again, the P70s are from the mid-30s. So George's customization was he added this much heavier driver here in the center. I'm sure he added more piping, a little more detail here, and of course the addition of the long distance tender, which a few of the K4s did pull, and this has the later Pilot, which of course was not around when the engine was originally built in the mid-30s. Runs quite well, and Icken drive is flawless with its double gear reduction. So we'll fire it up one more time, and of course George was kind enough not to remove the outside third rail. He did replace the tender drive with a motor that's in here. It's a DC motor, per magnet motor, which is much smaller and fits properly within inside the Belpar boiler, or firebox. So we'll fire it up one more time. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like old trains.